Ah. Look, it was important that I didn't say anything, so don't worry about it.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Yeah.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
Lately, you've been... What? What would we call that? Spying? Earwigging?
You need something?
A good line. Whew. Right. Let's get the hell out of here.
Say your last goodbyes. We're in orbit. What next?
Next, list colonists. Huh.
Hailing unknown vessel. Colonists here in distress. We could really use your help.
What's up?
Thank you for responding. We had someone jump in and leave without even saying hi.
Hi.
We're with, List, and we're just trying to get to our new home. But our grav drive is old, like really old, and I'm afraid it's giving up the ghost.
Alright. And you're stranded then.
And we're just 2 jumps away from starting a new life.
Huh.
We have a workbench here, but we need just common old iron. A lot of it. Then we should
Right.
be able to jury-rig some repairs. Any chance you have some? We'll pay loads more than the iron's actually worth.
Depends how much you need. 20. Oh, phew, I've got plenty of iron here.
That should do us. Thank you. And this should cover the iron, and then some. We'll be heading out hopefully shortly.
Yeah, good. I'm going to just keep an eye on them. Actually, no. I'm going to get out of here because the Starborn are tracking me and the rest of Constellation. We don't need some innocent list members trapped in the middle of a firefight they can't run away from. Let's go before somebody turns up trying to kill us and kills them in the process. Could have done this quicker with more energy in the drive.
Yes, we're here. Look at those can't
You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
Right. Time for round 2. Surrender or be destroyed. What? Yeah, what do you mean? Obviously, I need answers and you seem to have them.
Oh, please. Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger?
Probably
I
not.
wanted to see what you would do. And I haven't been disappointed.
Huh. Okay, well, Keeper Aqueous sent me to find the true meaning of unity, and that seems to be something you were talking about, so spill.
He did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
What?
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us.
Okay, is everyone else hearing this?
Guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
Okay. Right, who is this second Starborn guaranteeing my safety before I just trust them?
Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet.
I know your encounters with our kind have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk, and you deserve answers.
Okay. And what's this ceasefire? Are we in the middle of some kind of Starborn war? We've only just discovered you and found out that you're warring with each other?
Not a bad description, actually.
We'll explain when we meet. In person.
God. Fine. As much as I want to kill you, and Sarah would understand why, I also know that Sarah would be saying to me right now, they have answers, and I am an explorer. So, fine. Docking procedures.
Good. See? We can all get along. For now.
Okay. What I will say is this. Barrett, would you like to come with me? Ooh.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
Yeah.
Didn't even smudge the paint.
Right. Retrieve waiting followers. What? Which waiting followers? Are they all on there? Retrieve waiting followers? Really? Who's waiting? Talk to the hunter. Alright, well let's just check the ship over. Hey. You alright?
Hello.
Okay, hiya. Are you, let me guess, you're not allowed to come, on board. It's only me. Ah. Okay then. Well, you wait there. Right, it's only me. And I'm the only one with my face out. I'm the one showing some trust here. Hi, you two.
Hello. Again.
That again.
You remember the Emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
Yeah. You do know that we only ever wanted to talk. It was you lot that attacked us.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
Okay.
We're all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The Emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
Right.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
Huh. Talking in circles, yeah. But that doesn't justify murdering my wife.
And who gets to say that? You? Me? The Emissary?
Me.
I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others.
That's religion for you.
Rules and laws spoken
actually,
as principles.
Not so much
but
religion.
backed by arms and violence.
That's just...
Enough.
What's the
We
word?
have more to discuss.
Ideology.
The unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since
Whoa.
the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you?
You died.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
And...
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
It's just... It's where the artifacts are from? The temples?
They are all connected.
Why are you trying to keep people from it?
I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the Armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The Emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
Okay.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
Keeper Quilus. I was just about to say, you sound a little bit like Walter in the way he inclinated his words. But then again, you inclinate your words the same way, don't you? So you've been there multiple times then? What does that mean?
It means I've seen thousands of universes, collected their artifacts, been to their temples. You have a small taste of their power, but it keeps going.
So, obviously, you're another version of Keeper Aquilus then.
You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks, to give up, to appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
Whatever war. So I help one of you, we combine our artifacts, and then we can enter the Unity. That's the play you're both going for here.
Bingo.
I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
You... Okay. How to... Ghost of my dead wife? Murderous version of the peaceful religious nutter. Oh, yeah. You do know that we need rules, though. You do know that, don't you? You've just bent them so much that you've become twisted. I'm going to speak to Sarah first, if you don't
I know
mind.
we are not the same people we met in our universes. Still,
You might think the Emissary is on your side, but your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth. Remember that.
Yes. Probably because, as she said, I'm the first version of me to get this far.
I'm sure you have more questions. Ask. I'll tell you everything I can.
Okay. What's the armillary? The bit I read up about suggests the old Earth ones were like constellation and zodiacal guides that showed us every time the Earth moved its 1 degree of movement every 72 years. Hence why the Sphinx, the Lion Sphinx, used to point at the constellation Leo, and then it doesn't anymore. Right. So is the armillary like a universal version?
When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
Okay. So, who was I in your universe then? What was I like?
Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version, but so much of you stays the same. It's hard. But each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me.
Oh. Interesting. It's like what? It's like looking at ghostly mirrors. So your pitch is that you try to protect the artifacts, keep them from being abused.
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
Okay, and what happens when you enter the Unity then? Is it... No.
It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you, offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion Or is it testing us?
Okay. Go on then. Your
The
version.
Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthiness. The Emissary and their kind only want to control you.
Really? So, what is the Unity to you?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
Why attack us then?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the Emissary to decide what to do about you.
So you normally win and kill us. Or kill one of us at least every time. Or you kill all of us. So why let me go? And my friends?
To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the Emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the Emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
So you're the gamer that's learned every glitch in the game. You're the power gamer. You literally are the power gamer, aren't you? You've learned every glitch in the game. You're the person who plays football and knows that if you press the button at this exact moment on this exact square of the pitch, it will always go in the goal here. And you've memorized every glitch in this clockwork of a universe or multiverse to abuse it. Because losing isn't acceptable to you. You're a bad loser. That's what it is. You're a bad loser. So, bad loser, why is she a hypocrite?
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The Emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
The Unity itself is a force of nature, and we are humans. We know how to abuse forces of nature. We turn vast rivers into hydroelectric dams. We attach metal poles to the top of buildings to harness the power of lightning and stop it from damaging the buildings. We abuse powers and forces of nature. That's the beauty and the danger of us. And at every single time throughout all of history, we've had to create societies to control ourselves, because if we don't, we become feral. and dangerous. And I think that's what you are. It's the balance between freedom and responsibility and security. It's a rock, paper, scissors, mate. So, this meeting, you've had it because of me, but you normally have it with her or members of her group on your own, just the two of you, normally. So this is because of me.
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept attending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Or maybe it's trying to deal with you trying to glitch the system and play the system. Sarah. Emissary Sarah.
I know we are not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it is good to see you again, old friend.
Yeah. I'd tell you my feelings for your counterpart in this universe, but you probably already know. And it would just be awkward, so it's nice to see you two. If you don't mind, I'm just going to Do you mind if I just... I've been putting up with these things chasing me. Look at the tech in these ships. Wow. So if I continue on, you could say I get one of these myself, but that would be thinking it the way the hunter does. Power, glory, possessions, baser instincts, feral. The things that strive us to survive and keep alive. But the emissary wants us to go for the things that make us human. Not the things that make us animals, but the things that make us human. Compassion, love, trust, security that's agreed by peers, not by might. I think there's one thing your system might need though. Watch the people trying to go in, maybe bring them in, judge them, talk to them like this. Try and judge their character and let them join, instead of just preventing them completely. He's right, I mean, the force of nature itself is just there, anyone can get to it. But then again, maybe that's the point. He's the fear, hunting, that causing us to flight and fight. And you are the obstacles that we have to jump over while we're running away from him. He attacks the lodge and somebody new dies each time, or somebody survives differently each time, but it's never me. This is the first time it's been me. So there's versions of you that are Barrett. So there's versions of the emissary in the multiverse that are Barrett, versions that are Sam, versions that are... They're not Kara, are they? That would be sad. And you've done this thousands of times, so when you become Starborn, what? Bodies get rejuvenated? Become ageless? 20th century pop culture, you probably remember this from your version of me. What, we become Time Lords? Doctor Who? That sort of thing? No? Okay. You're giving me
Before you leave,
a lot to think about.
I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be.
Okay.
Seek the moon of Old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here. To open the way.
Earth's... the solar system moon. Yeah, old Earth. I mean, how old are you now, if you're referring to it like that?
Yes. I will say no more.
Okay. You Starborn sure like her you must see for yourself nonsense. I'm not saying that to Sarah. Fine. Thank you. All we ever wanted in Constellation, and all I've ever wanted since I've joined Constellation, is and was answers.
And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Okay. Have you got anything else to say? Like, you're coming for me? No? Okay. Drasia, where have you gone? Ah.
Yes, you need me?
No. Have you... Oh. You refollowed on your own. That's good, that's good. Okay. Return to the lodge. Yeah. It's probably a good place to gather everyone. Okay. So this is Keeper Aquilas's ship.
We're on our own again.
Yeah. I mean, they're advanced, I give them that, but I'd kind of miss my own ship. I like the cannon. I won't lie. Right. Goodbye, Sarah. I hope we meet again. But I do understand you're not my Sarah. Wait a minute when we get there, boys and girls.
Is the city meant to inspire or intimidate? Perhaps it depends on your reason for being here.
True. Okay. Hey. Oh. Is this even pointless now? Is this worthwhile now? We continue down this path. I imagine when I jump to a new universe, if I'd followed them down that path, that I wouldn't have anything. Or would I be able to take what? Would I be able to take the ship with me and everything on board it? Then again, I wouldn't be able to take you guys, would I? Well, that doesn't matter anyway. I might not even... Right, let's just deal with what we got now. I need to check something. There was somebody in that corner. I'm pretty sure it was the hunter, wasn't it? And I never paid attention. You've been watching us the whole time. Huh.
Yes?
I saw him jumping over that grass a few times in those trees. He was definitely watching us. Okay. Right. Got to tell the rest of them. Okay. Is everybody here?
I may not quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this... this is much better.
Yep. Guys. Oh, I got this bloody tidied up. We've got a situation.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You know. To Sarah.
I thought you were going to leave us then. I'll be there. Don't worry, I'll be there.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Yeah. 5 universal time days. I think it's safe to say we're not going anywhere for a few days then. Boys, girls, I've got something to tell you all. Walter, you okay?
Sorry. I've been lost in thought for a bit.
Yeah. What's your take on the Unity?
Counter to everything I've said and believed before. I've caught myself wondering if we ever should have started this search. If this is all true, and I have it right, we've potentially started a chain of events that will create more of these Starborn. Or worse, enable the ones we've seen to become even stronger. I am not fond of either of those options. So maybe now we have no choice but to finish this journey before one of them does.
Yeah. We can level them now. Look, we can't stop, not after everything we've been through, and from the sound of things, it would have happened anyway. They'd have just gone to another universe where it happened there.
I know. I've said as much before. Look, I don't like the idea of siding with either one of these groups. I'd much rather see someone from Constellation get there first. I trust any of us far more than these Starborn.
Yeah, well, let's discuss it with everybody. Ah, you're here. Right. Okay. Okay. Am I sat in the wrong chair? Am I... Sorry. Vladimir. I think it's you I need to talk to.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've got to tell him Sarah is alive. Met a version of her from another universe.
What? It can't be.
Our colleague is alive in some alternate dimension? Am I hearing this right?
Yes.
Hate to be the responsible one, but the big bombshell of what we're actually building here might need another second to sink in.
Yes.
Want to go over this whole multiple universe thing for everyone?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Okay. Okay. Whew. I met a version of Sarah. She told me the Unity creates the Starborn and they can cross universes.
Explains why the Starborn want the artifact so bad. Get them all and you've got a gateway to infinity.
Yes.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Probably what I called
Plus what it would do
Starborn.
to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
Yes.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
Good point. We should take time to think about it. Yeah, but this is what Constellation was set up for, isn't it? To go into the unknown. And time, space, and alternate dimensions is about as unknown as you can get, short of
You,
whatever.
You okay?
No.
You're right. We have to see the Unity for ourselves.
You know it. Now once everyone's head stops spinning from all of this, we can get back to work.
Yeah.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Good. Hey everyone, I think we'll chat about it. Andresia, what do you think?
Everyone seems more distant in the lodge. I guess that is to be expected.
Yeah. Barrett?
There's that empty feeling again. Whenever someone's gone, there's like a hole in the lodge where there used to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sam, how you doing?
We'll get through this. Those Starborn aren't gonna stop us.
No. They won't. Hey guys.
Hi there. How's it going?
Interesting.
What did you want to talk about?
Are you okay? Do you regret leaving Cassiopeia?
Yeah, a little bit. That planet was the only real home that I ever knew. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it feels like I've left my family behind. It was a really tough decision to make. But you and Sarah were right. I had to move on with my life. And hey, one day when I'm old enough, I could always go back for a visit.
True. Where's everybody else? Hello? Oh. Not in there. Noel? Are you... anybody? What's that? Inaccessible. Alright. Oh. Hey, Andresia, I forgot you're following me, aren't you? Yeah, could have told you to relax. Ah! Mateo, no offense, mate, before you go back to sleep...
Everyone is staying in their rooms a lot more lately. Guess we all need some time to process.
Yeah. What do you think of this idea of the Unity?
I thought I had a grip on the situation. I'm not so sure anymore. The Sanctum Universum believes that God wanted us to travel the stars. That's gotten us here. Is this... Could this be the next step in that journey? Is this
Maybe.
what we were meant to learn out here? Could the Unity... Could that be God? Or a way to reach him?
Well, the Hunter definitely thinks he's destined to be the only demigod running around. Yeah. It's a lot to wrap my head around, I'll give you that.
I knew we were onto something big with the artifacts, but this... It's beyond anything I could have imagined. The one thing I'm sure of is that we have to see this through. We need to find the rest of the artifacts.
True. We do. Oh, sorry. I'll let you get back to sleep. Noelle. She's already asleep. Walter? I've already spoke to Walter. Yeah. This is now Sona's room. Fancy compass. A fancy compass and a fancy compass. Was I reading... The Pilgrim had a fancy compass. Was I reading the diaries of Sarah from the Emissary Sarah's previous jaunts through time and space? Okay, that's crazy. Let's have a look at this. What's this? Ah. Clark Lewis. Oh. Well. Everything of Sarah's is pretty much mine anyway, isn't it? Yeah, I think we'll spend a few days in the city. Probably sell the research data to Vladimir and go have a look at what I need to improve the glass cannon a bit more.